Good afternoon. My name is Daniel DeSell. I'm the Risk Management Coordinator for Livingston Parish Public Schools, and I'm going to go over the workers' compensation claims process, being that we've had some changes in our department. Okay, first thing, if an employee is injured, is it a reportable injury? Okay, all accidents are reportable. The real question is it a valid workers' compensation claim or accident? Okay, if an employee has back pain due to a bad mattress, that's not necessarily a workers' compensation claim. However, if they were lifting groceries in the cafeteria or cleaning supplies as a custodian, then that would fall under an accident and that would be workers' compensation. Remember to ask questions to the employee when they report this to you. What were they doing? What happened? Where and what is hurting? And why is it hurting? Uh, Take into consideration pre-existing conditions. Employees may have been injured in the past, and based on their daily workload, may have re-aggravated a past injury. If that is the case, that could be a workman's compensation claim due to repetitiveness. Okay, we also want to make sure we complete a form even if they do not seek medical treatment, just so we have records. So in the event that they do a couple days later decide they need to go for treatment, we have a record of it. As you'll see on the right hand side of the screen, this is the instruction page for our workman's comp first report of injury. Each employee or each supervisor will get a copy of this as well as an electronic copy. Okay, if you go through the steps, the first step is basically the employee should tell you what happened. You'll fill out the report and just kind of put the facts. Okay, Miss Smith tripped on a rug and sprained her ankle. We cannot put that because that's an assumed medical diagnosis. Instead, Miss Smith tripped on a rug, fell, and is stating that her left ankle hurts. In addition, as we go through this presentation, you will find workman's compensation treatment form and their first fill pharmacy card. Step 2 basically provides that information to give that to them. Okay, you do not have to tell them to receive medical treatment. You just simply give them the option as to whether they want to or not. Step 3, if there's cameras that are associated with the area where the injury occurred, please try to document that, and if you can download the footage, that would be helpful in the event of backing the claim. Also, make sure you reach out to the risk management office, to myself. My email is listed on here, as well as Amanda Chirac. Reach out to us, because if they do seek medical treatment, then they will. Those clinics will contact us for approval. This is what the form is going to look like this year. I know there's been changes throughout the year. There's been multiple forms throughout the years. But basically, the first part of the form is going to be the employee's information, their information about their name, date of birth, phone number, address, what their job is, when did it occur, the accident occur, when did they work last, when were you notified, what parts of their bodies were affected. Okay, then there's going to be an area for description of the injury. Were safeguards taken? Did the employee seek treatment? If so, make sure we check off the appropriate boxes. It could be from no medical treatment to emergency care. If there's any witnesses that were present, please make sure we get a statement from them, and then attach that as well when you send in this report. This form should be completed by the supervisor of the employee. That could be a principal, assistant principal, food management, school food services manager. It could be a central office supervisor. It should be completed and turned in no later than the next business day. If medical is needed, as I mentioned, call our office and let us know about the incident. And then if they're going to go, you direct them to go to one of 4 preferred sites, which we've added 2 this year. You have Health Remedy in Walker, Jubin Point Urgent Care in Denham, Baton Rouge General Family Medical Center across the street from our central office, and Our Lady of the Lake Livingston, which is located in Walker. Emergency rooms versus our clinics. We would prefer for the employees to attend our clinics because those are occupational medicine facilities. However, in certain events or emergencies, the emergency room is required. And so it's just kind of a judgment based on the situation. As I mentioned, after you fill out the form and if they are going to seek medical treatment, provide the employee with the instruction sheet included here. It's going to provide our information for our office. It's going to provide our third-party administrator's contact information, which is CAS, names, addresses, phone numbers, and office hours for our preferred clinics. As I mentioned, we've expanded out to 4 now. We're trying to take in geographically to make it a little easier for our employees to get the treatment that they need. Also, please provide for them this first fill card that's included on the screen. This first fill card will provide them with any prescriptions that are given based on what their diagnosis is from their injury. If you have any questions or in the event of an emergency or an accident and you need to get in contact with the risk management office, here is our contact information. Amanda Chirac is at 686-4277, and there's her email address, as well as myself, 686-4213. Most principals have my cell phone number, so in the event of major accident or emergency, they can get in contact with me if I'm in or out of the office. Okay, thank you, and have a good afternoon.